Okay, we're on the west side of the structure and next to the condensing unit, and on this wall is the water heater, the tankless water heater. I've removed the cover here. It's a ream. Okay, so it, I never see, honestly, I just don't see the care and use manuals with these water heaters when they're installed like this. The inside, yeah, but outside, not so much. Um, this is going to be on the wall section, but this cabinet that the water heater was installed inside of, it should be sealed. We have gaps around it. It's a ream, like I said. This is your data plate. I don't know if I'm get the adjustment. I took a still image of that. Gas line has a sediment trap. Pressure relief drain line discharges properly. Now, I say properly. Is that going to pop open with the cover? I think it will. I think we're good. I get carried away. I do that. So, these water heaters are unique. You're supposed to service every water heater once a year, flush it and so forth. You're supposed to. Nobody does. But a tankless water heater, it's a lot more critical. This is your screen. Okay, your filter screen. Or is it there? There it is. And it's supposed to be taken out and cleaned once a year. Because again, these are very energy efficient units, but to get the use and the energy efficiency you want out of it, you're going to want to clean that screen once a year. Or you're going to be replacing it instead of every 10 years or every 15 years, you're going to be replacing it every 8 years or 7 years. And you're going to lose. The whole idea about having an energy efficient system is to save money, not to waste it. So when you see this red tag right here, that tells us that this was bolted in, but the gas was not adjusted and dialed in. So yes, it will work. I'm expecting it to work. Yes, it is energy efficient, but it would be more energy efficient if it was properly adjusted, fine-tuned, if you will. And that being said, without that red tag, it also voids your warranty. So you're kind of in a catch-22 situation right there. Supposing you adjust it and then put it back in. Now the electric receptacle outlet, we're probably not going to be able to move this, but this is a weather cover. These are vents, wind-driven rain. That's why we seal this. That's why we seal this. So if water gets in here, is it going to get into your electrical system? I think so. And then that cover stays closed, but this one doesn't. And it's going to be difficult to relocate this. So the answer would be an in-use cover, kind of like a bubble cover or helmet cover. The answer would be an in-use cover on this, so the cover can close around the cable and it still protect the electrical system. So what did we learn? We learned we don't have a care and use manual. We learned that the cabinet needs to be sealed better. We learned that the electric receptacle outlet needs an in-use cover. And that's what we learned. We also learned, and that maybe, talk to the plumber about this. This might need to be fine-tuned for more energy efficiency. We learned that too. And we also learned that it'd be, it's optimum to have this thing serviced annually. And so that's the water heater. This is the gas meter. Since they're related, and it's coming up pretty soon in the report, we're on the west side of the larger garage, and we have electrical bonding. How about that? There's our bonding location. So there's really nothing. Okay, this is, this is allowed. In some places it's not, but this is allowed. Okay, when this valve is parallel, that's always allowed. When the valve is parallel, that's on. It's perpendicular, it's off. They can turn that little, line up those dog ears and put a lock in there if you don't pay your bill. But in a lot of appliances, this is your system, not your appliances. But a lot of times this type of main shutoff valve is not allowed, but in this particular case it is. That's the city side. This would be your side. This would be your side. And again, parallel is on and perpendicular is off. And you can turn both of them off so that you do not contaminate the systems, and then replace the meter when the time comes. It shouldn't come for a while.